12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Hands of Stone's a real treat for these fans. A pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire. Or to start the fight.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Now hugging on the inside. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Hands of Stone. What an excellent two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. And a flush hook lands by Hansen. Scores with the uppercut. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and sort of entice the taller fighter to come in.
That's a great right. Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Hands of Stone's power carries the day. A first-round knockout victory. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Hands of Stone's feeling pressure. And he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Hanson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. There's that right hand he scores with. Left hook to the body. Right hand. Nicely dodged. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hanson. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell. And banging away he goes. He got caught right there, and he goes down, but he looks to be fine.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have 1 foot flat. He was up on both toes, lost his balance.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. Great work offensively landing that combination by Hands of Stone. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Hanson banged around by a big uppercut. Combo lands to the head. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Halfway through this round here. Gets rid of that effort. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Blocks the headshot. Hanson's combination punching is working well here. And round number 3 is underway. Not able to land the uppercut. A little head hunting with the right. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Back and forth exchange. Hands of Stone's being so Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Hands of Stone, so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Hansen jacked up by an uppercut. Hansen's proving to be elusive. Hansen's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That was a miss by Hands of Stone. Good smooth work by Hansen. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Hansen is doing well with that hook on the inside. That can be so effective when guys are toe-to-toe at short range, can it?
Especially when your opponent's standing tall. Right now, he needs to get small. He's standing up, and that left hook is finding him.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Hands of Stone. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. That right hand serving him well. Targeting upstairs. Hansen feeling the effects now of that hook. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Right to the head with that right. Scores up top with a left. Look at that combination by Hands of Stone. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Not able to land the headshot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. He's going to slow his opponent down if he keeps landing hooks like that. That's nice work by Hansen. Hands of Stone's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Now he ties up there. Hansen's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Super two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Hands of Stone is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Well-placed body shot again. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
And he ties up on the inside. Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. And now they're trading blows. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through round 6. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Hands of Stone. Good job protecting himself. Hanson's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the will of the whip.
Hook to the body. Oh, that got to him. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
No,
big shot. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he...
Oh, and there you go. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on stopping this fight.
Well, if he's a real ref, if he's doing his job, he definitely has to.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a good power punch? The right hand landed. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game. 1 second you're in control, the next second you're not.
Look at that! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
It's over. This fight is over. Hanson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Hands of Stone's your winner here tonight, and still the belt holder.
Did everything that you would ask for a fighter to do.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Hands of Stone's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind: get rid of that guy.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Hanson's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. What a hook by Hands of Stone. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Gardner. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. And the round comes to an end. Gardner's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem. Like with anything else, how are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answers.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Hands of Stone. A crushing two-punch combo by Hanson. Gardner's banged by an uppercut. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Hands of Stone's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. fires right back at him. Parries that punch intended for the head. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Gardner. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. Good job on the two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Hands of Stone's efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Hansen. Hansen's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counterpunch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
The combo lands upstairs. Hands of Stone's absorbing a hook. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Well-targeted left hand by Gardner. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Hansen. Gardner's left working well that time. Solid uppercuts. A clean, crisp right hand by Hands of Stone. A solid uppercut by Hands of Stone. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in. There it is! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Good flush, straight left hand. Gardner's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his lanes underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he leads you. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe train him a little bit.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Gardner's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
1, 2 jabs up top. Gardner's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Comes right back with some offense of his own. That's a big right hand. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough? Continue on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Gardner's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Hanson's. Good evening, opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Hands of Stones won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Is being an infighter just as much a mentality as it is a physical strategy and style?
Yeah, I think it's a confidence. I think it's an identity that you embrace. That this is my home, and this is where I'm going to go live. This is what I do for a living.
Went to that belt line, but didn't get a big piece of them. And yet another right hand lands. Halfway through this round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. He's committed to the combination punching down. It's working out well up top. Blocks it away. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Hansen. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Well off the mark by Gardner. Hansen showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. There he is, working the body. Hands of Stones cranked by an uppercut. Hansen's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hansen. Targeting a left hand down low. Good two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Gardner's once again the target of a hook. Unable to score with the hook. How about that left hand? Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Gardner's hurt by a superb hook to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Protecting his head well with his guard. He just missed that shot up top. Nice strike after catching one by Hansen. And round number 3 is underway. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Body shot, left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, we're seeing two guys here tonight do their thing, Teddy, but it's what they do in the lead up to the fight that really counts. Typically, how long should a training camp be?
Well, you know, it's all about the calendar, Joe, when the fight is and when your last fight was. If you're coming off a fight, you can shorten up that training camp. You know, maybe even give him a week off. You don't want to overtrain a guy. Maybe you only have maybe a 4-week camp if you're coming right off a fight. But traditionally, if you have a spot of time, I like about 8 weeks to really get everything ready, where you don't have to rush anything. You can take care of the physical part and the technical part.
And he stays downstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Hands of Stones going well with the hook on the inside again. But Teddy, I'm looking at it saying I can't believe nothing's coming back at him. There's got to be the opportunity there to counter that, right?
There is an opportunity, especially because he's taking a picture a little bit. You know, he's looking at what he does. He keeps doing that. Some flashbulbs might go off right in his eyes, in his head.
He's committed to going to the gut. Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Good exchange. He fires back. He missed with that headshot. Good, solid overhand left. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good, solid shots with the combo downstairs. A sharp jab by Gardner. Gardner's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Really frustrating his opponent now. Hands of stone, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Good combination to the body. Hands of stone. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Uncle Mo. Big shot he just scored with. Gardner's down. That combination floored him. Gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Hands of stone showing. Big shot there. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? The fight is over. Hands of Stones in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.